Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on our countdown clock. 8 minutes remaining in intermission. Not really intermission. Final checks in progress. Danny, I got you. Coming up on mute. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Final checks in progress. Comments are up. And if you are out and listening, watching, you can go ahead and leave me your comments and I will see them. Just like Kristen. Thanks, Kristen. Revised countdown. by for countdown. We're going to roll early. Everybody's online. Stand by in 5, 4, 3, 2, roll program. Aloha no, aloha kākou, o vau bilivi ma Hawaii, Hawaii News Now, Sunrise. Okay, we have one problem. We've gotten everything working, but my main camera is now working. Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Hi, my name is Billy V. This is what live is all about sometimes on the internet. Sometimes you do good, and sometimes you have to take a take two. So there we go. Thank you so much for those of you that have been waiting. And Jenny, appreciate Atlanta right now, Georgia. We appreciate you. Hi, Jenny. Rie is on, and I got a thumbs up. And thanks for letting me know. Actually, Rie was the first one to let me know that our sound was good when we came back. We did a full reboot of everything. Soundboard, systems, main computer, feel like on the bridge of the Enterprise, except the Enterprise would work a lot better, let me tell you. So as we get into the show here, you know what we'll do is one of these days, we will take you on a behind the scenes when we're able to do that, and we'll kind of show you around and show you what we've got around us. By the way, this is the same setup that we also use for Hawaii News Now Sunrise. Thank you to the producers who are right now all cheering in the background. Thank you. I have one.
What?
That's
I need a drink.
when I said this in the show description a little bit earlier, I said BYOB. So I was under the impression that my wife was making sake for this show. I don't know. We have yet to find out if we have. We'll figure that out as we go through the show. Okay, so housekeeping items for you. Some of the things are working right now, and we'll get them to work here as we go, and we'll try to get, let's see, the camera to be where it's supposed to be. There I am. Here we go. If you get a chance, hit the subscribe button, because if you do that, that means you get a notification when we get back on the air. So like when we got off the air because we had problems and we had to reboot, you got a notification that, hey, we're back. So if you want those notifications, make sure you hit that. If you're over on the YouTube side, make sure that you hit the bell and the subscribe, and so that way that you know when we're on the air. On the Facebook, you know what to do. Hit the like button and get those notifications. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and, you know what? Because we did the reset, that means that all of the checklist stuff that we did is all out the door. So you're going to see this. We might as well show this to you. You're going to see this a lot today. That right there, color bars, or you're going to see that. So just the way it is, because we weren't able to reset everything. But here's something I think you'll enjoy. Let's take a live look outside right now. This is live. Waialea, island of Maui. It looks nice today. So, and if you've ever been to Waialea, you know what? As a matter of fact, we did live from there on Hawaii News Now Sunrise. We had a great time. They were doing the Maui Film Festival, and we got a chance to go over there for a little bit. And the staff and management were wonderful. As you can see, though, not that many people there. But the sunshine, the trade winds are blowing right now.
So I
I'm currently producing a brand new TV series. You guys will probably find out about it in a couple weeks. It's gonna be the newest thing to Dodgeball, but I was on set in the middle of the desert with no Wi-Fi reception, so it wasn't until I actually got back to kind of civilization, and I got an email from the company I was producing for at the time that we got nominated. So I was very excited about that.
Okay, so that is Kailua boy, Mid-Pacific Institute graduate Bobby Silva for you. And he has got himself a nomination for an Emmy Award. He had that the day before yesterday, and that's how he found out. He was a producer last summer for the Netflix hit reality show Love is Blind.
And it took a while for them to, get it cut. I know they had to have it dubbed in almost 30 different languages, so it took forever to kind of get it on point. But once it was aired, it became an overnight hit, and people loved it. But for me, it was, it was a labor of love, because it was a brand new kind of situation to put people through this crazy, experiment to actually find love, kind of like how we did back in the day, when you're in high school and you're just talking to your girl on the phone and you don't really get to see people. So it took a while to kind of get there, but yeah, it worked out and it was really good.
Do you get home often? And I see the boards. Do they get a workout behind you at all?
They do. I currently live in Los Angeles, so I get a really good surf out here. It's not Hawaii. I do not like to wear a wetsuit. The water's cold, but yeah, we get home every once in a while.
Congratulations to Bobby Silva. Once again, got a nomination for Emmy. Emmy Awards are coming up next year for you. And Bobby Silva, a graduate of Mid-Pacific Institute, Kailua boy, loves the water, but, as you heard there, the Los Angeles waters, nothing like Hawaii. Guy Hagi was working nonstop during the Hurricane Douglas. Boy, did we just we got lucky. You can't get any more luckier than that. Where were you during Hurricane Douglas? Were you at home? Let us know where you were, but you can't get any closer without getting, we got minimal damage, and boy, just to think how close that hurricane came to our islands. So, Guy Hagi had been working nonstop. Before Douglas came to the island of Oahu, he took a break, he went home, and his daughter was with him in the car, and, a little bit tired, but the daughter says, Dad, talk about something, talk about whatever's on your mind right now. So he started to talk, and it sounded like this, and then a DJ went and made that into a remix. Watch.
Hurricane Douglas, he making big body. I don't know, he act like he like troll. I don't know if he can troll, if he can scrap or what, but he making big body, so we just better be prepared. Making big body, making big body. Making big body, making big body.
There's been a lot of memes, but never a music video like this.
We gotta be able to handle it, you know what I mean? Making big body, making big body. Making big body, making big body. Making big body, making big body. Hurricane Douglas, he look like he like rock and roll. Making big body, making big body. Making big
Look at all the dances. Look at this. This music video is
making
awesome.
big body, making big body. We gotta be able to handle it, you know what I mean? Making big body, making big body.
So Mike D used to work with us over at the radio station. He was working back in the period when we were doing all the KCCN FM 100 birthday bashes. He used to work over at Power 104.3, and he's the one that put this together. I reached out to him, I said, dude, so give me the word up on this. He hasn't responded back to me yet. So Mike, if you get the chance.
To our neighborhood, like sometimes Saturday, maybe into Sunday. Sunday look like he like rock and roll, so just gotta be ready, guys. Making big body, making big body. Making big body, making big body. Making big body, making big body. We gotta be able to handle it, you know what I mean? Making big body, making big body. Making big body, making big body. Making big body, big body. Hurricane Douglas, he look like he like rock and roll, so just gotta be ready, guys. Take care.
Guy Hagi for you here on the broadcast. That's off of the internet, the Instagram page from Mike D, which was just absolutely awesome. So, Mike, if you're watching somehow on this one, good job, bro. And once again, they said that it was just Guy Hagi got 75,000 likes, or at least that video did, in just the first 24 hours. I don't know what it's up to right now, but just awesome. Let's go ahead and turn our attention over to the island of Kauai. There's a young lady by the name of Sienna Agudong that comes from that island. At age 16, she is an actress. She was part of the Nickelodeon family, then a part of the Netflix family. But she has a co-starring role, and she debuts tonight we had her by Zoom earlier this week, and she told us about how excited she is to be in the Disney movie Upside Down Magic, and we wanted to know more.
Upside Down Magic is a movie to see this summer. It's coming out July 31st at 8 p.m. PST on Disney Channel, and it is about, I play Raina Carvajal. She is what they call a flare, which means she harnesses the ability to manipulate heat and flames. Very fun. And so her and her best friend Nori go to Sage Academy, which is a school for magic studies, where they both endure separate challenges and adventures as they are separated, and they definitely are on for a ride.
How is it working? You must have had to work with a lot of green screen.
I definitely did. Oh my goodness. I mean, we had a week of filming where it was just the green screen, which was super crazy, very weird. I've never done that before, so that's something that's definitely on my bucket list to do again. But we had to do a lot of mind work, like very much. We had to imagine fire on our hands. Nori is something called a fluxer. There's 5 magical talents, but she had to flux into different animals. So there were parts where we had to imagine different animals, and it was crazy.
You're seeing some of the previews right now while she's talking about this, and I saw the preview before we did this interview, and some of that looks just amazing. The CG is just absolutely off the chart. So congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
I do have to ask you, first of all, what have you been doing while you've been in, I guess, lockdown, or while you've been here in Hawaii? Kind of relaxing?
Well, kind of, sort of. I've kind of had a good balance of it. We were very blessed to have come mid-March, so we were before lockdown on Kauai, and then before lockdown in LA, but we were able to head home because we wanted to be with family here. But I've kind of been able to keep myself busy with promos and interviews, a lot of Zoom work, a lot of virtual talking, but that's been mostly what I've been doing is meetings and interviews, and then kind of virtual coaches and stuff. And then of course, like, we've been able to go on long hikes, like taking safety precautions, of course, but been able to see the island safely.
We've got about 30 seconds left. You want to say hi to family or anybody that you want to say hi to from here in the islands?
Yes, I do. I love you so much, family, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting me, and I'm so proud of my island.
Yay!
Yay!
And you guys have been doing great during this whole COVID time. Good job, boy.
Oh my goodness.
Sienna Agadong with us a little bit earlier this week, and so she's really, really excited to be on Disney. Now, just so I made it apparent, Disney Channel tonight, 5 p.m. our time. That's going to be on Disney Now tomorrow, and it should be on Disney Plus hopefully by the next week or the week afterwards. Coming up on the show, standing by, and we want to say mahalo to them for being patient. Danny Carvalho and Nani Edgar are standing by in their home, and we're going to talk story with them in just a little bit. She has been doing amazing stuff with the ukulele. That's coming up in moments. Also, we've got Kaleo Boy Kia standing by as well. So don't go anywhere. Let's go to some of the viewers that are watching real quickly. I'll put some of these comments up. Donard Sonata, thank you so much. Yeah, welcome to the live stream on the internet. I know we had some problems a little bit earlier. As a matter of fact, he was giving us some advice saying, people are trying to push for better quality video imaging, but, it's just one of those things. That's welcome to live. There you go. Leo Bannister Walsh is over in Arizona. Thank you so much. Terry Brandsma, mahalo for the comments. And Peg Hain is in New Jersey right now. Boy, that's a far arm's throw away from the islands. If you're outside of the islands, that's what this show is about. It's connecting you with home, because I know that you probably miss home. And so if you enjoy this, we're here on Fridays, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If everything works like it's supposed to, 3:05 maybe. Thank you, don't laugh. And then also, we are, if you get a chance to, share this so that other people see this as well. Thank you so much. And Noel, thank you so much also for the comments too. Real quickly here, a couple of other items for you. I want to show this to you. If you get a chance to support the American Cancer Society, they've got a brand new solitaire game, and they have put us up on there. Hawaii News Now. Steve Uehara is the 3 of spades. Guy Hagi is the 7 of spades. What's up with me being a different suit? I don't know. I'm a jack of diamonds. But okay, I'll take it. And the more you play, it's a fundraiser for those that are supporting families and for the fight for cancer victims. So if you get a chance to, go ahead, play it online. There's the address up there on the top, and you can help out. Let's see. We've got also upcoming events for you. We'll hit on this real quick, and then we'll talk story with our guests. And there was supposed to be music right there. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to throw on some music of... There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and give you some of the events that are coming up. Ho'ola Hawaii is on Tuesdays, and we are broadcasting from Moanalua Gardens. And that's going to be on K5, and right there, that's just some of the footage as we were going ahead and filming. We've had some wonderful artists, and we're hoping to have more artists on, different artists. So make sure you're watching on Tuesdays. We start at 8 o'clock, and then at 8:30 we show a past episode. They're half hour each, so that's awesome. Mahalo to our wonderful crew that works that all the time. Melvine Lee, look at this. She's got Lockdown Music with Melvine coming up on Sunday, 11 o'clock in the morning. She just celebrated her birthday, and she's also got some, who does her wardrobe, who does her jewelry, because being the fashion icon sister, everybody's always asking her. Hoku Zudameister, I saw this on Facebook that he's got a live broadcast at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Slack Key Festival, Hawaiian Slack Key Festival's coming up, and that's going to be August 8th online on their Facebook page. So if you get a chance to, join us for the live stream, because that's going to be a lot of fun. I want to talk story with somebody who was also going to be part of that. And let me get back to my camera here. And I'm going to cross my fingers here because we had to reset everything. And I am hopeful that it's working like it's supposed to. So let's give this a shot as we attempt to. And I'm going to ask Danny. Danny, do me a favor. You might want to unmute your microphone at this time. And thanks for putting it on mute so that way we could talk story. And you know what? This is not working how it's supposed to, so I'm just going to make fancy like that and cover that up. And there we are. Yay! First of all, let me introduce our guests. And this is the first time that we're having anybody live on the show. So if you have questions for them, now's a great time. Oh, wait, look at that right away. Terry Brownsma tuning in to see Danny and Nani. First time watcher, love it so far. And if we can get... Terry, if we can get the computer to work with us, that'd be even better yet. Danny Carvalho, Danny, you and I have known each other for quite a while, being a Hawaii recording artist. Nani, not so much time because, well, you've been busy. First of all, tell me how you guys met. Really? Hey, do me a favor, gang. I'm going to ask you to talk a little bit louder for me just so they can make sure that everybody can hear you guys. And then let me go ahead and put myself back into there because I think that'll be better as I try to do that. Here we go. There we go. Now, the reason why I really wanted to talk to you guys, there's two, one for Nani, one for Danny. Nani, let's go ahead and deal with you first. You were part of a group that had 100 days of ukulele songs. What's the real name of the group? Nani, do me a favor. I'm going to have you. I'm going to have you talk a little bit louder. I'm going to have you count to 5 to see if we can hear you, because there are some that are saying they can't hear you. So go ahead and count to 5 for me. If you can. Okay, they do not hear Nani at all, which means they're not able to hear you guys. So in the reboot, even though I see my meters moving, they can't hear you right now. Okay, so no, we're going to try something. Actually, we're going to see if we can finagle here. What we're going to do is we're going to attempt to bring them on by phone. And I'm going to reach down in between here. But okay, so while we're doing that, let me show you a little bit of, Nani's been part of this ukulele group, and let's show you one of the songs, or some of the songs that she has been doing here. And we'll see if there is audio on this. There is not audio on this. Okay. And do me a favor, somebody can hand me my phone. I got it right here. Got it. I'm going to see. And there's more than one way to do this. So, let's see. I'm going to call Danny's phone right now because I got Danny's number in here. And we're going to just bring you on and have you talk over the microphone. And we'll just do it that way. And we'll go back to them coming up in just a couple of moments here.
Hello.
Danny, how are you, sir?
Very good.
Okay, let me see here. I'm going to make sure that I've got you on speaker, and I'm going to turn my speaker all the way up because there's people that want to hear you, and there's more than one way to get you on the air. So, with that said, do me a favor and count to 5 for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There we go. Thanks for being on with us, and we'll just do this way for now. Go ahead and tell me, first of all, about Nani, about what you've been doing.
So for every day since April, I would post a video of myself playing ukulele. It could be a nursery rhyme to one of my favorite pop songs. And it was a challenge created by Cynthia Lynn. She's been doing it for years, and there's so many people that have been a part of this challenge every year. And I decided to take that challenge for 2020.
So you did 100 songs. Tell me about the experience of this. Was that hard and difficult? Because you don't like rehearsing, I hear.
I don't. So I
Secrets out.
Since the pandemic and everything and being away, my family's from Southern California, and we had to postpone our wedding. So there was something that I needed to do to get my mind off of it. And music heals, definitely heals. And I picked songs every day how I felt, and I decided to motivate myself and take an hour every day to practice and record a song with this group of people from all over.
Okay, so you did 100 songs. You were kind of emotional by the end of this.
Yeah, you make a lot of friends. I was a ukulele instructor in Southern California for many years, and I got a little burnt out from it. So I took a few years off of ukulele, and I met Danny, and I just became the singer for Kailua Moon for our band. And Danny just kept trying to get me to play guitar, a little bit of ukulele. And by the time doing the last 100th song, I guess, I got emotional because I found that love again. That passion came back.
So you are more ma'a to your ukulele than ever before now.
Yes, we're best friends now.
Okay, hand the phone over to Danny. Danny, how was this? Was this a struggle? Was it easy? Because you had to kind of, hold her hand through this. And I have to admit, Danny, your videos were awesome because you lit some of them. The sound was always perfect. It really was nice to see not only the progression in her, but I'm imagining that was a lot of work for you behind the scenes.
It was a team effort, and I'm really, first of all, I'm really proud of Nani for this because I never really, this was one thing where I didn't want to make her keep doing it longer than she wanted to. So if she felt like giving up, I was like, okay, well, think about it and just see what you want to do. And she stuck with it. So, credit goes to her on that. But it was also a fun challenge for me because, I would look at the video, and I would look. She would do a song. I would look at it and think, okay, how can I do something to help that translate in higher quality? And we just kind of kept adding pieces, and we never would have had the time to think about things like that if we weren't in lockdown. But because of the fact that we were, and we had the stuff to do it, it really became a source of growth for us. And so I'm really, first of all, I'm proud of her for taking the initiative and completing it. But I'm also thankful to the challenge, because it gave us a little vein to test out new things and grow as artists.
Well, Nani, you've played music, Hawaiian music, for a long time, but this made you step out of your box because it was not only Hawaiian music, it was different genre. Everything from music that I recognize, and I'm a few years older than you, so and it's music from today, music from Hawaiian past and present. So how was that whole process of doing all kinds of different genres?
Behind the scenes, as much as I love Hawaiian music, I love all different types of music. So to be able to have that, kind of the hurdle of getting out of your comfort zone and trying them out and trying them with the audience that has known you for Hawaiian music for so long, it's amazing and it's wonderful. It's difficult, but it's worth it. It's worth it at the end because I connect with a lot of people.
Real quickly here, I know that there are those of you that are watching this that have not either heard them play music before or have not watched or go through this process of doing 100 songs. So I took one song that they did recently and more than just watch the video and listen to them, watch the interaction between them. Watch. Nice. Yay! That is awesome. I mean, there's so much. I feel like a American Idol judge. There's so much emotion. There's content there. There's there's connection. But that's just completely awesome. Good job, you guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey, real quickly here, Danny. I know that coming up, we're going to be together over on the. Sorry, I should talk into the mic, into both of these so you can hear me. Sorry. Coming up, we're going to be over at the Hawaiian Slaki Festival, and are you excited about that?
Absolutely. The Slaki Festivals have been. It is my longest standing gig. I cut my teeth as a performer at a very young age when my teacher, Ozzy Kotani, would bring me out to...
Sorry. Hold on, Danny. I just realized that I put the phone down so there's no feedback, but then I remembered that that's how the audience is listening. Sorry about that. So...
Right, exactly.
Tell me about the Slaki Festival.
Well, I got a lot of my early experiences performing at these Slaki festivals. This is when I was 10, 11, 12. My teacher, Ozzy Kotani, wonderful man, would basically give his set to me and bring me out as his student. And that was how I got started performing. So I'm incredibly grateful to Milton Lau, the producer of these, to make it a priority to continue holding the festivals and finding a way to do them more safely in the context of a global pandemic. So It is a virtual festival. We are streaming live from his home, and but so we're really excited to be a part of that and to support Slacky music being out in the community.
All right. That's coming up for you on August 8th. Real quickly here, anything new coming up in the way of music from you guys?
We have a few new singles that are going to come out very soon, but we do live streams every Thursday and Friday for Hawaiian music and Throwback Thursday, so we do a lot of themes. But that, at the moment, is what we're working on.
Okay, and that's part of the coming up, because that means that coming up, what time you guys go on live on Fridays?
5 p.m.
Okay, so this interview has to end before 5 p.m., right?
we got a little time.
All right. Hey, make sure that you go over to their Facebook page. That's Kailua Moon on the Facebook site, correct?
Yes, Kailua Moon Music on Facebook.
All right. Nani Edgar, Danny Carvalho, much continued success, you guys.
Thank you.
Good job.
See you next week.
See you next week. All right, I can put the phone down. I'm going to hang that up. Guys, thank you so much for hanging in there with me on a strange and absolutely weird day on this one. Good job, you guys. Okay, let's go outside. We showed you this earlier when we were in panic mode trying to get things together, and so let's go take you outside to Waimanalo, but this time we get to give you a little bit of background. Waimanalo Beach Park is kind of a special place for my wife and I when we did our engagement photos down here on Waimanalo Beach. And the Waimanalo Beach Brothers was all out there, and they were having a few. And they had just come in from fishing, and it was just nice to talk story with them, and they were so inviting, and it was just aloha at its best. And that was way back in 1999. So this is early in the morning. We don't have any sound on this because otherwise you would just hear this continuous, and nobody wants to hear that. So that's the reason why there's no sound right now. But outside, look at that. Beautiful sky in the early, crisp morning. People on the outside just waiting to tell you hello. It's crisp and cool, like maybe about, oh, there's my car. I guess I wanted to get just a little bit of where I was, and of course I'm trying to keep track of where the drone is. Let's go forward a little bit and get you out onto the beach itself. Looks like there were some people that were out there doing photo shoots that day. Beaches are just nice at that hour of the morning. I'd say this is about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. And if this doesn't make you miss home, I don't know what would. The beaches are actually kind of full these days just because of the pandemic. So everybody gets, wants to be outside. And so that's become a little bit of a slight problem. Here in Hawaii, we are right now groups of 10 or less. That's what they're suggesting here. But, we walk, we go outdoors, we go beach, and we make it all work. Now, the great thing is that we all mask and social distance. So, but look at that. Waimanalo, beautiful in the morning. We wanted to show that with you, and we hope that when you get a chance, you can go holoholo outside as well. I have a friend of mine. His name is Kaleo Kia. And I love listening to him and Quinton Kalae. And so it's Kaleo's turn up here to where we get to show or share with you a little bit of what he does so well. So we'll go throw it over to Kaleo Boy. But thank you for joining us on the show.
Aloha, Billy V. And mahalo once again for having me on your show. And aloha to everybody watching. My name is Kaleo Boy Kia, and this is your motivational message of the week. And it goes a little something like this. Work is the sacrifice of the moment for the benefit of the future. You see, sometimes with all of the technology that we have around us and the instant gratification that it provides, we sometimes give up way too soon on the things that we work so hard for. And if we spend just a little bit more time staying committed to those sacrifices and celebrating the small victories along the way, then I promise you our futures will be that much brighter for doing so. And that applies to everything. That applies to our jobs, that applies to our sports, that applies to any of our goals and our dreams. And it also applies to our COVID-19 crisis. Okay, so I have a challenge for all of Hawaii right now. I challenge you all to stay committed to these small sacrifices. Continue wearing your mask, practice social distancing, keep your group of people to a minimum, and I promise you, Hawaii, our future is gonna be brighter for it. That right there is your motivational message of the week. Mahalo once again, Billy V, for having me. I hope you guys have a great day, a great week, and I'll see you folks next time. Kaleo Boy Kia here. Peace, love, aloha.
I love when he does that. So true. Brother, thank you for being and sharing with us. We'll see you in about 2 weeks or so. By the way, you can find him on Facebook. Go look for Kaleo Boy, B-O-I, on Facebook. K-A-L-E-O-B-O-I, no space in there. We're almost done with the show. Thank you so much for sticking through with us on this Aloha Friday. First of all, Pualani is in the Netherlands watching. Thank you so much. Netherlands. One of these days, I will get out to Europe. I don't know when that's going to be. May not be soon, but hopefully soon. Terry, thank you so much for the comments. I'm going to make yours one a little bit bigger so that everybody can see the comments here. Sorry that they were so small. Hand claps there. Sharon Sakamoto. Sharon, thank you so much for the shakas. How are you? And I know Jenny was thinking about Waimanalo and just how beautiful it looks. Appreciate all the other messages. Gail mentioned that it's better, so thank you so much, Gail. There we go. Let's resize that box. If you get the chance to, if you are here in Hawaii, make sure that you're wearing your mask, and because it's all a kako thing. Yeah, it's not about the me, it's about the we. I'm wearing my mask for you. You're wearing your mask for others. So we appreciate that very, very much. Oh, wait. Before we go, hi. Look who's come to visit. This is Chewy. Oh, there we go. I got you. Mm-hmm. You good? Okay. So, on behalf of me and Chewy, we hope that you have a wonderful, awesome weekend. And we hope to see you on a less stressful Friday next week. You brought me the dog, but you didn't bring me sake. That's okay. That's fine. Just a reminder, our shows are BYOB because somewhere it's that time on a Friday somewhere around the world. Thank you so much for joining us. Malama pono aloha ahui ho. We'll see you guys a little bit later. I am going to leave you with a music video, and so every week I try to pick at least one music video that I really like or that I'm like want to make sure that I share with everybody. So we'll leave you with this one. See you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Aloha. Oh, wait. We played that one. Wait. Stop. Hold the video. We played that one. That's okay. That means I have to bring up another one. The one I was supposed to bring up.